Hello, hello, hello. This is Cyborg,
And Bumblebee.
and we're going to be talking about
Ultimate Wolverine issue number 6.
dang, man. God dang.
So this issue, at least like
Nah. We got a new update on some bull. Like, we got some new character. Well, really one new character, but multiple that you see, but you don't hear from. But we go back from when Sabretooth knocked Wolverine out, or Winter Soldier, however you want to say who he is.
Mm-hmm.
And we come into this. This dude is in chains.
But he's able to break out these chains. He breaks out the cell that he's in.
Correct.
Meanwhile, there's someone talking to him, telling him or encouraging him, like, hey, continue, fight through, break this. We got to get through.
Fight for your life. Fight for your life. Now, we don't at first know who this person is, but if you read comics and you see the outline of this character, you know exactly who this person is. It's not that hard. It came to a shock to me because at first I'm like, nah, that can't be him. But then I thought about it.
I mean,
Go ahead.
If you were reading, like, he kind of pretty much tells you who it is. I didn't realize it at first, but he says it right here. It says, we are Legion, or we were Legion, but now we are one.
I understand, but still.
It didn't click for me until later and until I read the little notes in the back.
So, as you heard from Bumblebee, it's Legion. Now, the only reason why I noticed it was Legion was because, one, he always shows himself basically sitting in air with his hair spiked. And I'm like, that can't be him. Then we continue reading and find out something interesting. But let's keep going until he breaks free from his mind control.
So yeah, we pretty much see Wolverine he breaks out the chains, he breaks out the cell. He's pretty much in a prison. He's he's breaking through other chains. And then we see him fighting the Colossus and Omega Red and all of them. We see him fighting them. And then we see him fighting like a dark version of himself.
Something like that, yeah.
And Legion is just encouraging him like, hey, you got to break through the chains. Work, fight through it. You got to make it through.
I want to break free.
And he fights and he fights and he fights and he finally defeats himself. And then he wakes up on a bed in a lab and all the other X-Men are around him. I didn't even look and see here. That's Gambit. There's Gambit is there. Yeah, Natasha's there.
So there's a lot of them that were seen but haven't really talked, and some of them who were already mentioned.
Beast.
That's my boy. He's smart.
So we see that Wolverine, he has woken up. They're asking him, do you remember? Like, do you know who you are?
Yeah,
do you remember?
I'm the best at what I do.
Yeah, and he says, I'm the best there is at what I do.
Now, what I found interesting when I first heard it was Legion, before they said what was going on with him in the end of credit part, I thought Legion was getting all the mutants together to get his get back for what they did to his father, Charles Xavier, if you don't know.
Well, I don't think it wasn't them. it wasn't the opposition that would have hurt his dad.
No, but they kept his brain.
The Omega the Eurasian Republic has
that's what I'm talking about.
That's not them though.
Who has the brain?
The Eurasian Republic people.
That's what I'm talking about. They're going to go after them.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I thought he was getting everybody together so he can get his
okay. Sorry, I misunderstood.
So I'm just like, yo, this is gonna be fire. And then,
I mean, that could still be a thing.
Yeah, but what you read kind of turned everything upside down a little bit, because technically he don't have a body.
He does not. Not yet.
He's in a computer that Beast pretty much digitized his soul and brain, if you understand.
Well,
because that's what you explained to me. Not in those terms.
Beast wasn't the one that did it, but Beast was the one, or Beast found him and put him on their server, and because he was kind of stuck in a loop, in an ER computer system somewhere.
Ah, got it.
Yeah. If you, read the little blurb, the little notes in the back of the book. It's long, but it does shed light on certain things.
Yeah, reading is fundamental, kids. YouTube out. But this was pretty good. I liked it.
Mm-hmm.
It was very interesting, and especially to see Legion. And not only that, Legion is not freaking out no more with all his personalities.
Mm-hmm. They fixed that.
Yeah.
That's why he's calling himself the One. He's not Legion anymore. He is the One.
Do you know how terrifying that is? No. Listen to me. Listen to me. Do you know how terrifying that is? Do you know Legion's power? Yes or no?
Not completely.
Legion's power is basically to make up multiple personalities, and each personality has their own power. So he has all the powers.
Yeah.
Now, roll with me on this.
Mm-hmm.
He don't have multiple personalities no more.
That's the movie. Or at least that's what I'm picking up from what the notes and things in the back say.
But he still has the powers.
They put everything in all those personalities.
Do you know how terrifying that is?
He is very powerful.
That's an understatement. He's close to a god.
Well, if he can get a body back, I'm sure he can do some damage.
Now, I could be wrong as to what the ones, because there's two of them, one in DC and one in Marvel. Is the one above all in Marvel, or is that DC?
I would have to look it up to confirm. I'm not sure.
If you guys know before we look it up, you probably will. Let me know in the comments, because I can't remember. But you guys, check this out. Let me know your thoughts on this, and we'll see you later. Peace.